G'day everyone, Gareth here from Organic Growing Melbourne. I thought I'd do a quick video on my bananas. So right here I've got 4 different varieties of bananas. So you got these three here is one variety, that 3 is another, and then I've got this variety here. So these 3 are one variety, and that 3 are one variety, all one banana plant. Okay. Now, the rule of thumb when it comes to banana growing is always have 3 banana palms or banana plants from the one plant. And what you have so it's easier to understand. The biggest one and the oldest one, which was the first one that you would have planted, is the grandmother, and then the next one will be the mother, and then the granddaughter. Okay, so when this grandmother is mature, flowers and develops fruit, that's the end of her life. You need to cut it out, and then you move around to the next generation where this one will become the grandmother, this one will become the mother, and then this one will become the daughter. And again, then this one produces fruit, passes away, this one becomes the grandmother, this one becomes the mother, and then the next one that comes out, which there isn't any in this one, will be the daughter. And if we go to this one, we have the original one here. So this is the grandmother. This one here is the mother, and then the one behind here is the daughter. But I've got 1, 2, 3 more, 4 more. Now I don't want those. I do not want them growing and competing against the grandmother, the mother and the daughter. Why? Because it's going to use all of its energy, and bananas are extremely thirsty and hungry plants. The energy used to try and get these to grow, and there'll be more. Sometimes you'll get 8, 9, 10 of them coming up. And what will happen is the banana will not be able to produce a flower, hence, and also no fruit. So these have to come out, right? In fact, there's another one behind here as well. All of them have to come out. And the tools I use, it's not that hard either. The taller they get, the harder it is to get them out. The tools I use is a little saw, which is used to cut plasterboard. Pruning saw, and this little thing here, it's like a little claw, which I just use to sometimes just scrape away all this lawn clippings, which can get quite smelly and not be that pleasant. So I just scrape all this away like this. Alright, and then I'm left with these 3 pups here, which is what they're called. Depending on how big they are, will depend on the tool I'm using. In this case, this particular one here is right up against the grandmother here, right? So it's going to be pretty hard to get rid of, but you just simply go behind it. Cut her out. Feed it back to your bananas. This one here's a bit further away. I'll cut right down. Like that. You can go on all different angles here to try and get it out. Try not damaging the mother, or the grandmother I should say, or any of the others to be honest. So there we go. There's another one. You can see how much bigger that one was. Don't waste these. Chuck them back onto the pile of mulch. I'm going to repot these. You can, but you've got to have some roots on it, which you can see this one doesn't have any, so that ain't going to survive. So we're going to go a bit close to the tree here. See if I can get some roots out of this one. In fact, what I'll do is get the big gun out. We'll get the pruning saws just so I can go a bit deeper. Try and get it's getting a bit loose. Unfortunately, I didn't get any roots out of this one, so I can't transplant that one. Sometimes just getting a shovel in and prying it out can sometimes be easy. It's just a bit riskier to damaging these. So I've got that one out. I'll get these two out as well. Like that. Oh, that banana, the grass clippings really smell. But there's even more in here, look. Another one at the back here. So we'll cut that one out as well. This one's really close to both of these, so you're going to have to be really careful not to damage them. There we go. Another little one here, look. We'll be doing this all season. Seriously, I'll come back in a week and there'll be more. But that's essentially what you've got to do. So you've only ever got 3 generations of bananas. Now, I hope this makes sense. You really, if you want to produce fruit, have to do it. Even just one more growing will definitely affect the ability of the banana growing a flower, which is obviously the first thing it's got to do. So I'll go around and check all these today, pull away this grass because it's going to be under all that. And again, remember, the smaller these are, the easier it's going to be to get rid of them. If you let them get to 2 or 3 foot, you'll be cutting them. It just takes a long time. Alright, so I hope that helps when you're growing your bananas in Melbourne. And remember, you're going to get a huge advantage if you cut these out. I'm hoping this one is going to produce fruit for me this season, or this year, flower this year. Probably won't get fruit till a year after, but I'm crossing fingers. So that's a quick banana tip. I hope you enjoyed watching. Take care, see you in the next video, bye.